White flag raised it off. The EBF Academy hurdle over 2 miles and a furlong. Kilbarry Alexi on the outside of That's the Jazz. With them, Zan Bulkley and I'm All In as they jump the first flight. And Bulkley and I'm All In press ahead from That's the Jazz. On the outside is Rosarian with Kilbarry Alexi in between horses. Those five closely grouped, followed by Ritz Plan. And Little Bonnie, the grey, in a white cap. They're followed by Alva's Gift. Around the outside is O'Grady Cracker with the new blue, Miner's Cabin. It's Bobsled Time, Trocadero Trouble. Hunting Gold is trailing the field as they straighten on up for the run towards the stands first time. The two in the straight out of commission due to the angle of the sun. That's the Jazz just picks it up from I'm All In and Bulkley. Rosarian on the outside of Kilbarry Alexi and then Little Bonnie. Ritz Plan, they're tracked by O'Grady Cracker, Alva's Gift, Miner's Cabin, the new blue Trocadero Trouble. With the final couple, it's Bobsled Time and Hunting Go. Heading for the finishing post first time. And That's the Jazz, leading narrowly, Rosarian. In between horses, Kilbarry Alexi, followed by Ann Bulkley and I'm All In, knocked back into fifth. O'Grady Cracker is next, followed up to the bend by stable companions Little Bonnie and Alva's Gifts, and then Ritz Plan, 2 lengths to the new blue. Trocadero Trouble, and then Miner's Cabin. It's Bobsled Time, and finally Hunting Gold. Going to the flight past the stands, less than 1.5 miles to go. 4 more left to jump. That's the Jazz. Kilbarry Alexi and Rosarian in a line, followed by I'm All In and Bulkley next. As they enter the final 10 furlongs, That's the Jazz. Philip Donovan with a slender advantage over Rosarian and Philip Inright. Up in between them is Kilbarry Alexi and Dad O'Keefe, followed by I'm All In. And then O'Grady Cracker on the outside of Little Bonnie. And Bulkley next, then Ritz Plan. And Alva's Gift in the new blue and Trocadero Trouble. Miner's Cabin, Hunting Gold, and it's Bobsled Time as they jump the next flight, bringing them past the halfway stage. Kilbarry Alexi in between That's the Jazz and Rosarian. Break of a length, who in 4th place I'm All In, and then Little Bonnie and Al Bulkley. O'Grady Cracker is next, and then Alva's Gift and Ritz Plan, 3 lengths to the new blue, Trocadero Trouble, Miner's Cabin. Hunting Gold relegates its Bobsled Time to be the back marker. Just over 6 furlongs to go. 2 more flights left to jump. And a close run thing for the lead between Rosarian, Kilbarry Alexi, and That's the Jazz, followed by Little Bonnie and Bulkley on the inside. Right with them as I'm All In. Pushed along and behind them to take closer orders O'Grady Cracker. And then Alva's Gift in touch as Ritz Plan. As they come now to what is the final flight. And not on landing there by I'm All In at a crucial time. Has lost an amount of ground as That's the Jazz, Rosarian and Kilbarry Alexi turn in, nothing between them, followed by Ann Bulkley. Ridden up to the O'Grady Cracker and then Little Bonnie and I'm All In. Ritz Plan and Alva's Gift. Many in with chances as they level up for the judge. Less than 3 furlongs to go. The EBF Academy hurdle. Kilbarry Alexi from Rosarian and Bulkley after them, followed by O'Grady Cracker. On the outside, running on from way back is Hunting Gold. Kilbarry Alexi leads. It's Bobsled Time from the clouds is staying on to good effect on the far side of Ann Bulkley, followed by Ritz Plan, who's beginning to pick up. They're racing to the final furlong, and how things have quickly changed. It's Bobsled Time from Ritz Plan right underneath the stands rail, and between them giving way is Kilbarry Alexi. It's Bobsled Time in front and will win it. It's Bobsled Time from a long, long way back, beaten to second Ritz Plan, Kilbarry Alexi in third.
Joined by jockey Michael Kenneally, who's just ridden the 250 to 1 shot. It's Bobsled Time to win the Academy hurdle here at Naas. Michael, a little bit of history there, I suppose. Can you quite believe it? Your first time riding the horse today?
No, I can't really, to be honest with you. Look, he didn't have a huge amount of form coming into it at all. He had a couple of quiet runs, but look, as I was saying, like, Richie's a shrewd man. He knows what he's doing with his horses. He's probably better known for pointers than anything else, but he does well at them now as well. He's a shrewd operator, knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, he has trained winners on the track before, but it's through point to pointing that you know him, I guess, is it?
Yeah, it is. I suppose last year when I was point to point, and I probably was supposed to pick up a ride or two from here and there, but look, it never materialised into anything, but first ride, first winner for him, so we're happy enough.
And just like he has been on his last couple of starts, the horse was held up. Just tell us your thoughts as you began to creep into it around that bypass second last.
Yeah, I probably couldn't believe how good I was going, actually, to be honest with you. We went good and hard early. On that ground, they were always going to stop. I was happy enough to creep away. Look, he came there doing handstands, really. I was just a bit worried when I passed the last that I got there a small bit too soon, but he's gutsy, he's game, and he's probably not too bad.
Yeah, win plenty more races, I'm sure, will he?
Sure, he probably will. Look, that's down to Richie now and where he goes next, but for today, I'm happy.
I'd say you are. Have you got much left today?
No, that's it now, the long road home. I haven't been home in a couple of days, so looking forward to seeing the small one.
Good man. Michael, well done.
Thanks guys. Cheers. Thank you.
This horse near the off was 400 to 1. It's actually returned at 250 to 1. It's Bobsled Time. So one or two shrewdies maybe had the 400 to 1, James, but an incredible turn up here. Horse who hadn't shown a great deal in two previous starts over hurdles. Michael Kenneally in the saddle here today and has won for trainer Richie Morrissey, who I must admit I don't know too much about, but what a moment for all concerned.
Beaten 50 lengths on debut, beaten 60 lengths on his second start, and he gets up where it matters here. It's Bobsled Time. Bobsled Time. Michael Kenneally has given this a patient, I suppose, riding for a place kind of ride, and they have fallen apart in front of him. I thought JJ7 was quite clever on Rit's plan, didn't commit early when plenty of them were committing off the home bend, came stand side for better ground, and she's finished off her race better than she did the last day. Kilbarry Alexi has been up there all the way, has run a race of huge credit on her debut. But look where your eventual winner has come from. Second last currently, I'd say being hunted around to try and pick up a few pieces, now gone last. Once the hurdles were gone, she took flight.
Out the back throughout on two previous starts, but this time around very quickly got out of last position and started to get into contention, as we'll see very shortly indeed, in the colours of the Cool Runnings Syndicate. You probably don't remember the film, Jamie.
Great film. Who
Jamaican
hasn't seen Cool
bobsleighers.
Runnings? Particularly this time of year.
It's the right time of year, as we were saying beforehand, but still to make a move at this stage under Michael Kenneally. Up front, several of these have shown a bit of promise. Rosarian is one who's run well for a long time, and Kilbarry Alexi, who you highlighted beforehand. Keep an eye on the orange jacket here. It was very nearly 3 unseats in a row for I'm All In at what proved to be the final flight. Just keep an eye on Gordon Elliott's runner here, just steps into it and then even stumbles a second time on the landing side. Managed to find the leg, but that put paid probably to any chance he had. The one who finishes off the real good effect in the Munir and Suede colours is Rit's Plan, who's at least left behind the poor run at Navan last time when a warm favourite. Meets a little bit of traffic, and JJ Slevin seems to be keen to delay his challenge on Rit's Plan in the end, Jane. But the winner, who slips through down the inner here, round the bypass second last, really gets the revs up, and fair play to this horse. He's taken off on his third career start today. He just had too much up his sleeve.
I think there's a combination of there's horses in front making their debut like Rosarian and Kilbarry Alexi, who probably got tired, and I think the way that this horse has been ridden by Michael has accentuated the strong finish. Ridden really patiently, conserve, finished off the race really well. You can pick holes in the performance or the overall strength of the form, but Rit's Plan has form, and like it or not, 250 to 1 or not, that's the measurement you'll take of the race, the fact that the second horse has had decent runs in defeat. So I think full credit to Richie Morrissey.
He has had winners in the past, Richard. Just
I hope you were the guy who had the tenor on that moved it from a 400 to 1 to 250 to 1 before the off.
We're hearing he's an electrician by trade, based down in Dungarvan, County Waterford, and
Well,
Certainly,
after today,
can't resist it, Jane. He certainly produced a hell of a shock here, isn't he?
all of the lights are on.
What a performance from It's Bobsled Time. 250 to 1, Anthony. These big prize winners, they're becoming par for the course these days.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.